If you would like to know how to make the most amazing blueberry muffins, then you're in the right place. But first, let's roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to Simon's Bacon Isolation Inspiration. Yeah, we're a bacon channel, but we don't take it seriously and we have fudging good fun while we bake. Now, if you're viewing this video, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Just write something like, "Hey Simon," and where you're from in the world. And in the next video, I'll pick 2 people from random and I'll pin them to my map. And while you're down in the comment section, why don't you click on the subscribe button? It really helps me out. Go on. Now today we are making muffins, or as I like to call them, muffs. Now we're not just making any old muffs, we're making blueberry muffins. And besides, why are we making blueberry muffins? Well, they've got fruit in them, and in my opinion, that means they're proper healthy. So let's crack on with the ingredients so we can make this stuff. The ingredients you're going to need to make these things is as follows. In this bowl I've got 350 grams of plain flour. In this bowl is the healthy stuff. I have got 225 grams of blueberries. In this bowl I have got 200 grams of caster sugar. If you haven't got caster, use granulated. Who cares? In this bowl I have got 2 chicky eggs and also my vanilla extract. In my little pot I have got 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and in this little pot I've got a pinch of salt. In this bowl I've got about 20 grams of demerara sugar, which we're going to use to sprinkle on top of the muffins later. And lastly, I know what you're thinking, Simon, what a lovely pair of jugs you've got there. And you're absolutely right, but what's inside them? In this bowl I have got 240 ml of milk, and in this jug I have got 120 ml of sunflower oil. And that's it really. Now, to make muffins, you need a muffin tray. And what I've gone ahead and done is I've brought a couple of these American style muffin cases. Absolutely lush. So just go ahead and pop 10 in your muffin tray. Now, as a little side note, if you don't have any of these, go out and buy yourself some. These are dirt cheap. I think this cost me like 5 quid and it got about 50 of them, so it's proper cheap. Or if you don't want to use these, you can just use the normal little muffin cases, but you're just going to get more of them. And the final bits of equipment you're going to need is a big boy bowl, a spatula and a hand whisk. We don't use none of that KitchenAid garbage in this house. Now, before we start smashing all these ingredients into the bowl, now's a good time to get your ovens on. Gas mark 7 or 220 degrees. Get it on. And here we go. This could not get any more simpler. In this bowl, we're going to be putting our dry ingredients, and in this bowl, we're going to be doing our wet ingredients. So let's start with the dry. Get your plain flour and whop the whole lot straight in. Go in with your sugar, a bosh. Your pinch of salt, a boom. And your baking powder, whop. Now, with your whisk, just give that a whisk together. Now that's all generously mixed together, pop it aside and let's sort out the wet ingredients. So in this bowl, whop your milk in, bosh. Your oil, a boom. Your vanilla, just give a little splish, splish. And then crack both your eggs into the bowl. Now all that garbage is in there. Now's the time to get your whisk, get in there and give that a whisk together. And there we go. After about a minute of stirring, all the eggs and all the oil and all that is mixed together and it smells immense. And now it's time to pour all of this into this. So make a well in the middle and just pour the whole lot straight in. Now, with your spatula, what you want to do is just gently fold in all the flour into the milky, oily mixture. And you want to do this until all the flour is just incorporated. If you overmix it, you're going to get a real dense muffin, and that's going to be lucky. So just fold it gently. And there we go. All the flour is just about incorporated. Now's the time to go in with your blueberries. So just tip the whole lot straight in. But keep just a handful behind for later on. Now you want to just fold these blueberries into this mixture. Now it's time to get this slop into our muffin cases. Now usually people get a spoon at this point and they spoon it in individually. But what tends to happen is you always get like a little splash on the edges, and that always burns first and look real looky. Now, if that's the way you do it, that's up to you. But I'm going to show you the way I like to do it. And this is the way I like to do it. I pour all my mixture into a mug, and then that way I can just tip it into the muffin cases without getting any on the sides. And there we go. There is our 10 muffin cases filled 3/4 of the way up, and it looking really good. Now, with the leftover blueberries, any that are looking a little sad, just pop a few on top, and that will make it absolutely packed full of blueberries. And now lastly, before we shove them in the oven, get your demerara sugar and just sprinkle a nice generous pinch over each one. And there we go. That is our blueberry muffins practically done. Now it's time to get these bad boys cooking. So pop them in the centre of your preheated oven, and as soon as you put it in there and shut the door, turn the gas down to gas mark 4 or 180 degrees. The initial heat will make these boof right up, and then the residual heat will make them cook nicely. You want to get these in for about 25 minutes to get it done. While those bad boys are cooking, I'm going to answer the question which is on everyone's mind. Simon, is this the only fruit you can put in your muffs? Well, absolutely not. Listen up, party peeps. You can put raspberry in your muffs, you can put strawberries in your muffs, you can even make a fruit cocktail muffs. Entirely up to you. The timer has gone off, and here are the muffins out of the oven. Now all I've got is a skewer, and all I've done is I've just popped it into the middle, a couple of seconds, pull it out, and if it comes out clear, you know it's cooked. Now I must admit I did leave these in a little bit longer, 30 minutes in total, but who really cares? Have a look at them bad boys. Don't they look proper good? Now, you want to leave these to cool down until they're completely cool. The liquid in those blueberries is proper hot, and if you just munched on one right now, you're probably going to burn your mouth. Now, in the time it's taken for these bad boys to cool down, I've managed to go out and get my hair and beard cut. Now it's time for the taste test. And I know what you muffin purists are going to say out there. Simon, why have you not got any buttercream on these bad boys? Well, I'm going to say something quite controversial now, and that is I hate buttercream on my cupcakes and muffins. I've said it, I've made my peace. And besides, people go crazy when they do buttercream. They literally fit up to about here. It's bigger than the cupcake. And when you eat it, you get it all up in your mushy beard. And trust me, my beard game is strong. And besides, these look pretty good naked. So I'm going to shut up and get these in our gobs.
How's it taste then?
Freaking amazing. And there we go. There is my 10 blueberry muffins, all made, tasting amazing. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that other YouTube guff. And until next time, peace out.